You hear the hammer? Okay. So then maybe it's alert box then isn't working right. The web stuff. Okay, so that's hot enough right now. So let's straighten it out real quick. So let's be a little bit off camera. Sorry about that. But you're not really missing much. Just straighten that up so we can see it a little better there. And let's start on this side, which should make it bend the other way a little bit. Also, I don't really have a good grip on this piece. But you can see it kind of moves around. That's from me not having a good grip on it. Okay. Now let's see how this looks. I have a feeling we're getting close to what we need to be for our measurement now. Yeah, so just a hair more, but that's pretty much it. So we'll get a little bit more on here. Okay, so we're going to planish this corner up so it looks like nice kind of line here going up the middle. And we want is that nice ridge kind of going up the center of the piece. And we may actually end up messing with that a little bit as we straighten it out. Let's take a look at the measurement now. We need this to be about 12 inches. It's about where we are. Got FedEx here. Let me talk to FedEx guy real quick. How's it going? Great. Thank you very much. Yeah. My wife got something in the mail. Try not to forget that. It probably will. Maybe put it by like the door. Probably a good idea. Maybe right here on the table. Okay. Let's see how we measure this piece. We said about 12 inches. So 12 inches to the flat. Okay, so we're going to doctor up the end here just a little bit, but I think that's good. We may actually start working this piece a little different now. We're going to get it hot, straighten it out. I have a little bit of finish work to do here just to kind of make it even. I'm going to bring this edge out a little bit more. See how wide it is. It's between about 1 1/8 inches for the width. Yeah, and we're pretty good. There's a couple spots that are a little bit over, but nothing that I think you're going to notice really. Just kind of make sure this is a nice firm edge here. Okay. This piece is kind of bowing out, so let's put it in the vise. Straighten it out a little bit. just to be nice and straight. Might get it hot and bend it a little bit, because we can't crank it in the base too hard because we don't want to lose our ridge that we have here. So I need to dye jute and run to the beer store and get groceries today, having a couple of people visiting tonight. Awesome, Scott. Cool. Hey, Allison B. Wild, how you doing? Yeah, we're forging today. That's right. And I'm going to try to maybe anneal the end here. It's not that hot, but try to get that to cool off a little bit. I'm going to drink some water. Okay. Got to reset my audio. My headphones are messed up a little bit. Okay. There you go. Let's fix that. How you doing today, Allison? Hope you're having a good day. We're doing some forging today, making some aluminum. Forging some aluminum, excuse me. I hope you have a good day, Scott. Let me know what you're cooking. Post something in the Discord. Okay. So we just gotta clean this up a little bit more. We need the flat. Let's actually measure it now that this is a little bit cooler. Then I don't think we're gonna melt the tape measure. Okay. So that's where the 12-inch mark is. The flat needs to come to about here, and then we'll taper it. Okay. So we may not actually have that much room for the leaf, but we'll see. So we got to give ourselves enough of a neck here to kind of wrap around. And we'll need more than we have here. So I think we'll expand this out to give the neck some ways to bend around the edge of the hanger. And so we'll forge this out to that mark here just to give us a nice flat, and then we're going to taper it down. So let's go ahead and get the torch going again. Okay. It's hot. And we're going to have to force this tip out here eventually too. It'll be interesting forging it with this kind of wonkiness that we have here. Potential wonkiness. And I'm going to heat more of the area up here than the thin part because I don't want that thin part to overheat. And the heat will travel down pretty well. Just kind of get it hot a little bit. Allow that heat to travel down back into the thinner area there. Okay, we're just about hot enough. Okay. think that's going to be good. Yeah, starting to scorch a little bit. I don't want to push it because this is a thin piece right next to where we're trying to forge. Okay. So let's flatten this out a little bit more here at the edge. Try to forge out this corner here a little bit more. Kind of bring this material out if I can. It's a little thin there. There we go. Still have a little bit more that we need to go, so let's try to clean it up a little bit more here. Let's spread this out. Okay, I think that's probably good. Now we're going to taper this end off. So we're going to bring this right up to the edge here and go to a few knocks to kind of get us this transition going. And that was a little too rough. So maybe let's do it on the horn. Try to fix up some of those marks we put in here. All right, before we do too much work here, we're gonna heat it back up. Let's take our measurement and see kind of where we're ended up here. We may have to continue to doctor this as we go, because you want the flat piece to come up. Yeah, so we got plenty of room actually. So this is actually looking good. So we'll continue what we're doing right here. We're gonna get this hot and continue to forge it down. Hey, what's up, Acres? How you doing, man? Oh, geez, I don't even have the camera set up right. I didn't even change the camera for you guys. I'm sorry. Camera split. So this is kind of where we're at right now with this hanger. So I'm starting to force the neck down a little bit here to get a taper. Then we need to kind of taper off this or get this give us a point here. This is a little weird because I kind of do it backwards. Typically, when you forge a leaf, you want to get the tip down first, then come back and make the neck, and then kind of do this. But we're kind of dealing with some tight measurements. We need to make sure this is exactly